Hi guys, my name is Linda Haints, and I would like to tell you my experience with pressing an app and getting a doctor with Global Rescue Direct. To back up the story, about 3 weeks ago I received a spider bite, and we had not launched yet. So I called my doctor to see if I could get in because within 3 days the skin had rotted. So to me that I was thinking of brown recluse. So they told me that it would actually be a week and a half before I could get in to see them. They suggested I go to the emergency room. Well, I just had an experience at the emergency room that cost me $2,000 with a little incident with my daughter sticking something in her ear. So I was not ready to do that again. So I told them no, I would not like to make the appointment because the day before my app on my phone for Global Rescue Direct would go live, and I will just push that. So launch day came. I sat down on the couch about 9:30 at night in my own home, and I pressed the button to get to a doctor. An EMT sent me a text message, said that they would be right with me. Please explain my situation. I told them it's about a week and a half old spider bite. They called me within 10-15 minutes and asked me all the questions about have I been running fever and all the normal questions that would come along with it. After I answered his questions, he asked me if I would upload a picture so he could show it to the physicians. And sure, I uploaded a picture of it from 3 days old to current. And he emailed me back and said, I got the pictures, I am getting them assessed now. This all happened within about 15 minutes. So within about another 15-20 minutes, I received a phone call back from the same EMT that I had spoke with. And he says, a doctor has looked at these pictures. We have determined it's a brown recluse bite. And we will be sending you over some home remedies that will correct this. It does not look infected, so we don't feel like antibiotics are necessary at this time. Because I had been doing things to take care of it before I got a hold of it. So some of the home remedies I used, and they called me back the very next day and asked me, and it had gotten somewhat better. The pain had subsided, and I could tell that there was no more dead skin progressing. So I told them I'm going to keep up with the home remedies, and we'll see how it goes. Well, the next day they called me, and again, there was a little improvement. So I told them that. And in a 5 or 6 day span, they called me 5 times to check on me. Do you know how significant that is? Let me tell you a little personal story. I've had 3 brain tumors. I've had 2 brain surgeries and 1 gamma knife radiation. And my doctor never once called me to check on me after I went home. Okay? He would not say anything to me or answer any of my questions. Of course, I had a number to call if there was an emergency, which pretty much would just tell me to go to the emergency room. Until I made an appointment with him for a follow-up and wait to see him and pay more money at that visit for him to tell me it looks good or it doesn't look good. Okay? This is significance between this. After spending what I initially spent, which was less than 3 months of paying for my insurance for me and my 2 children for Global Rescue Direct, and paying out hundreds of thousands of dollars to a brain surgeon, and getting better care with Global Rescue Direct. It's astonishing, let me tell you. They called me Saturday, which was 3 days ago, to make sure I was okay again and if I needed to close out the deal. They also told me at that time I could reopen it if I needed to, if I had any questions. Well, I did have a question because I do Taekwondo, and I wanted to make sure the spot of the spider bite would not be affected with me sweating and being active. And I called. They reopened it up immediately and said, you need to wait 1 more week after seeing another picture of it, just to ensure the new skin does not break open. Guys, I had brain surgery, and my doctor didn't care enough to call and check on me after I went home. These guys called me 5 times over a spider bite. Okay? I did it from my couch. I didn't have to wait at my doctor's office. I didn't have to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars or even $2,000 like I had paid at the emergency room for my daughter. Guys, I don't know how to tell you, but this is a godsend to me and my family. My husband is a veteran and he is now on this health access with Global Rescue Direct. And he gets better service there than he can get through our government. And he served for our country. So for less than 3 monthly payments of insurance for just 3 of us, me and my 2 children, I now have my whole family covered, including my husband, for less than 3 monthly payments what I was paying before. And the care and service that I received is bar none. Like I said, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to a brain surgeon that could care less if I woke up the next day. These guys called me back over a spider bite. And with that, guys, I don't know how to tell you. Again, it's a godsend, and thank you for listening to my story.